Good afternoon. Welcome, real estate fans, to another episode of Seattle's Eastside Real Estate Podcast. I am Dan Edwards, your host, and I'm here to provide you with the inside scoop of living, working, and playing across the East Side. It is Wednesday, November 15th, and we're coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube. Feel free to chime in with your comments and questions. And if you're listening on a recorded version, please make sure to subscribe, rate, and review our podcast on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. As you know, sharing is caring. We appreciate that. Eastside real estate fans, get ready for an exciting show today. In our Real Talk segment, we're going to be diving into the use of a 401k to buy a home. And after that, we will be joined by our good friend Tucker Maxwell for an informative mortgage minute. We also are going to welcome one of our newer agents, Mary Abraham, to the podcast. And we're starting a new segment. We haven't really titled it just yet, but it is our handyman moment, house upkeep moment. Maybe our fans can come up with a title for that segment, but we're bringing you advice about how to keep your house, your biggest investment, in tip-top shape with one of our team members, David Stallings. So before we get to all of that amazing content, it's time for our Real Talk segment. Man, I love that. It just feels so powerful, like the little bumper. Okay. So a lot of folks are out there thinking about buying a home, and they're looking at different sources of down payment. And one of the things we're going to discuss today is whether it's a good idea to use your 401k, your retirement savings, for a home down payment. Buying your first home, it's exciting, but you want to make sure you go about it the right way. Many Americans have a significant chunk of savings in their 401ks, which it can be tempting to tap into a down payment. However, doing so could lead to taxes, penalties, and affects your finances down the road. I highly recommend you talk to your tax accountant or CPA before resorting to the use of retirement funds. Look into alternatives like FHA loans that allow buyers to put as little as 3.5% down. We've got down payment assistance programs in Washington State that can help cover that down payment. It's important that you talk to a financial advisor and develop a concrete home buying plan and determine if using the 401k funds will align with your overall financial goals. Now, the bottom line is explore all your options thoroughly before tapping retirement savings. And if you do need a portion of your savings, be sure you have a tangible plan to rebuild it. In summary, while it may be tempting to use your funds for a down payment, carefully consider all the alternatives first. Consult with an expert and create a holistic home buying plan. Here's a suggestion. If you plan on buying a home that's going to cost you, let's say, $2,400 a month, and right now your rent is $1,900 a month, I encourage you to just go ahead and start paying $2,400 a month, but put that extra $500 into a savings account so that helps you save up for that down payment. Well, owning a home, it's a pretty amazing milestone in your life, and you want to make sure you start off financially sound. Let's connect, and we can discuss on all the different options that may be available to you. With the right support and guidance, we can make this straightforward and enjoyable. And that's our Real Talk segment for today. All right. Don't go anywhere, fans. We've got more real estate insights coming after this short sponsor. Stay tuned. You're going to hear from Tucker Maxwell. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.